Ohana me too. What's up, everybody? Good morning. I love you. Um, I wanted to make a video about uh, your morning routine. I've noticed that since I've pretty much perfected my morning routine, every day of my life is better in comparison to the days when I didn't have a morning routine on lock. It really makes a difference. So I want to share with you guys real quick what part of my morning routine entails, and I want you to let me know, preferably in a video response, what yours is like, whether it's working or not. Just what it is in general. Um, I want you guys to know this channel is going to turn into a lot more video responses because it's going to get you guys out of your comfort zone. We're going to break some barriers here. You see, it's so easy to build up a barrier like this is what I'm comfortable with. I'm okay with doing everything in here up until here, and then you build your border of comfort, and you don't go past that, and that's okay. But you just stay stuck there. And we're all pretty young here. Even those of you watching who might be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, you're young. You were young. Um, Back in the day, people lived to be 600 years old. There also was no pollution and stuff like that. But you get my point. So it's okay to be there, but let's break through that. And the way we're gonna do it here is here's your boundary. I'm gonna take you through it. When we're right here, we're gonna learn about it. Why do you have this boundary? Why do you have this barrier? What do you believe about it? How do you use it to limit yourself? And how do you use it to protect yourself? And then we get you right there. And you're going to find that you feel just as comfortable there, and smarter, and bigger, and brighter, and more knowledgeable. And then we're going to go through again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until you have no boundaries. Kind of. You'll have boundaries, but you know what I mean. So let's do that, okay? Are you willing to do that with me? Do you trust me? I guess you can't. I mean, I'm just some dude on a screen on the internet. You don't have to trust me. But for those of you that watch and subscribe, you obviously trust me to some degree, to the point that you appreciate what I'm saying and you watch me all the time. So I really appreciate that. It's amazing. Like, really. Here's part of my morning routine. Something warm to drink. Some days it's just Chinese herbs with no caffeine in there or anything. Some days there's never any caffeine. Sometimes it's yerba mate, which has stuff similar to caffeine in it. It still kind of wakes you up a little bit. Today I'm drinking yerba. I don't know why. I feel really wakeful. I just felt like it. Yerba also has lots of cool nutrients in there as well. And I just enjoy it. So anyways, part of my morning routine. Well, first off, I set myself up the night before by getting a good night's sleep, and I do that by making sleep into a ceremony. Sleep's very important. It's the one thing we consistently have to do the same every single day. What you're doing while you're awake throughout your day, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you're going to have to sleep at some point. So really respecting that and honoring that. And the more you do that as well, you have more dreams and you're more lucid in your dreams, which is really awesome. But as far as my morning goes, as soon as I wake up, as soon as I am conscious of being awake in my bed, I start breathing really deep. Just breathing deep, really deep, getting all the oxygen flowing. And then I just start the tiniest little, stretches, everything I can, just stretching around in my bed as much as I can, just to stretch around. Then I get up, and then I do like some legitimate stretches, like on the floor. I spend at least 20 minutes every morning stretching everything I can. I rub my feet and my toes, and then well, that's different. That's rubbing, not stretching. I stretch my feet to my legs to my back to my stomach to my neck to everything, and then I rub myself. I touch pretty much every single part of my body in a pretty like vigorous sort of like heated up like this, where you're basically just waking your body up. And it's just nice to like, when's the last time you like really touched yourself all over intentionally? Sure, we do it in the shower with soap, but that's just like cleaning off. But just to do it to like, hey body, good morning. I love you. Good morning. Nice to be you. Wake up, whatever. So that I do that. Oh, that felt good. And then I drink my water, my 32 ounces of water with some minerals in there because I don't have the best water available here, and some vitamin mineral green in there just to get some freaking awesome nutrition in as well. And then I usually do a little dance routine that involves a lot of like jumping up and down just to get my lymph going. And here's a really good practice I want to show you. So you stick your arms out like this, and I'm up on my toes now, and you go up and down on your toes, but don't let your heels touch the ground. And you basically just bounce up, down on your toes, and with each bounce, you flick your fingers out. You flick them as hard as you can. And you flick like this. And you can do that to music with like your headphones in or something. Find like a beat you really like to do it to. And if you can do it 100 times, it's not that hard. For some of you, it might be. I shouldn't judge like that. Do as many as you can, essentially. According to Qigong and a lot of Eastern practices, death starts in your big toe. And that phrase kind of means that as you get older and your body starts to deteriorate or whatever, the first things to go are your limbs and the ends of your fingers and the ends of your toes. And they actually treat your calves like a second heart. So it's important to keep the blood flow going to there. So try that. Anytime throughout the day, actually. It's just really good to do it. Even if you do it 20 times, 5 times a day would be awesome. And then I go outside and get some sun. And I do a little meditation. And lots of other stuff. But that's about it. You get the gist. We'll keep this video a little shorter. Leave a video response. What's your morning routine like? Does it work? Do you feel like it doesn't work? Really, I want to see a video response of you telling me what it is that you do and what you could do better and how you're going to do that. And I'll support you. See you guys later.